Morning. I've been down here dubbing away on the truck a little bit. Just trying to do some little nitpick things and try to keep myself going today. I want to explain something a little bit better now that I've had a chance to calm down a little bit from last night with the wrong studs. I'll show you. I got an old one and a new one right here. I want to show you what I was talking about, what the differences are. With the shoulder. Okay, this is one of the old ones. Watch what, I could pull this one, just take it and bring it right in. And I can't turn it. Oh, no, I can't turn it at all. See, I'm turning the hub at the same time. This is one of the new ones. Again, notice how it's flat. This one flares out a little bit. I can go. Hey, buddy. Hey. I just had an aha moment, and I'll let you know exactly. Okay. As I said, I got new studs in that hub. Also, that's when I put the tone ring on. I knocked all of those studs out and got these new ones here, which is that box, that part number, which is all of these ones. See, this is the one I tried to put in last night. See how it's shiny there? I want to show you something because as I said, I had an aha moment. I'm gonna try to find a place to set you, and then I'm gonna actually I'll show you right here right now. Let me turn the light on. Turn this light. Set up to some lighting here right now. Okay, this is the one I knocked out. Out of the front drive. This one here is the one out of that hub right there with the wheels on it. The one I put the tone ring on. Do you see something? This is flat. This one's got a shoulder. Shoulder, shoulder, no shoulder. After doing some thinking, I'm going to guarantee you that hub right there was replaced. That's the reason why the studs for that one are different from that one. I'm going to about guarantee that. Which means these new ones are the correct studs for that one hub, but the other three, the two on the front and the one on that side, are still factory, which is this stud, and this is the one I took out of that one. About guarantee that's exactly what happened. So now I've got one hub that's a different stud size than the rest. Oh boy. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to say, don't know what to do. Or, now, shot in the dark. Are the studs different on the rear than the front? One way to find out is take the tires off on the passenger side, knock one of those studs out, and check it against those. Is it something I want to do? Not really, but I do have just today to dub around, because again, tomorrow morning, I'm not doing nothing until I get that fixed. It's not something I want to do, but it probably wouldn't hurt. And if it is, yes, the wheels are turning. I said it's a Sunday. I've got nothing going on. As you can tell, there's been no live stream tonight, just because I'm just trying to get things done, taken care of. Okay, I got poking around here. as I said, I was fortunate enough. I got a hold of the dealer that ordered this truck. So I have the actual build sheet for this truck. I got thinking, and I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here for you. There we go. All right. Rear hub assembly, hub pilot mount aluminum. That's the part number. And I got another one here. Rear hub assembly, hub pilot, ABS, aluminum. 2 part numbers. I bet you that's the front drive. That's the rear drive. 2 different part numbers. Because you see here, it says it's a CM 1055-79 rear hub 2. CM 1055-82 rear hub assembly 2. I bet you that's the rear, that's the front. So there's 2 different hubs on there. Could be two different stud bases. That could be for the rear, and that one's for the front, where that's flush. It doesn't step out. Because the rear axle does take a lot more weight. So that would make the reason why those are a little thicker. I'm still debating on pulling those wheels off and knocking one of the studs out to see if it does have the shoulder like this. If it does, I might as well just change them all. So the truck's gonna have all four are gonna have the same length studs. I'm still debating on it. It's not gonna hurt, will it? So let's do it. Now I sit here and think about it. The hub on there was originally back there because that's the one that got the ABS tone ring. Oh no. This one's got a tone ring too. That one not having a tone ring now. Yeah, this one got a tone ring because ABS is on this. Okay, they probably replaced that. So these two, I'm still gonna do it. Curiosity is driving me nuts. All right, to protect the end of the threads in case I am wrong, I am going to put a nut on the end of these to protect the head of the bolt stud and smack it. This is the end piece that I was talking about that's different. We'll find out if this one's got a shoulder. If it is the same as that side, I'll just swap them out. I'll knock all 10 of these out and we just put 10 in this one, because I got 10 new ones on that side, put 10 in this one, then I'm gonna replace the 2 in this front drive. That way I know I've got all new studs. All right, if you watched, seen anything with like, what's they call it? They call it, there it is right there. Concrete kills my knees and my back. I don't know if he's on TikTok or what he's on, but I see some of his shorts and reels and stuff like that. Bending with Brendan. Truck mechanic down, I think he's in Texas or Florida. But he's down south, I'll say. Does a lot of trucks, wreck trucks. He does a lot of front end work, rebuilds. Same idea what he does. So I'm gonna leave this on here to protect this end of the threads. And we'll check it out. Hammer right here, and we just nope. This one does not have a shoulder like the other side. It does not. I was hoping. So that means that hub has been replaced. All right. I'm gonna try to get this one, tap this one back in. We got a piece of pipe around here. I'm going to use to we made a spacer. So cut a piece of pipe, tap this in a little bit more, slide the pipe on, put the nut on, and then we use the nut, use the impact gun, drive it on. It pulls the pulls that stud in. Unlike what I did on that one over there, which was the hub was off. I just flipped it upside down and smashed it in from the backside. With the hub on the truck makes it a little more difficult. Should work. I say I'm gonna just tighten it up. As I tighten it up, it's gonna pull the bolt back in. I did tap the nut in a little bit more. Loud noises. Do that. A little bit more. Try to get a. Oh. Try not to hit this edge so I don't roll the stud flange over some. Ideally, a impact socket that you can slide over this would be best. It's what I normally use, but I don't have it here with me. Again, a 1-inch gun would be better too. Threads are a little on the warm side. Ouch. I'm gonna let that cool down before I even try to touch it anymore. Did not like that. That's okay. I'll just get another 10 more. I'll do them all, but I'm gonna wait till I get the box. All 30 here before I do that. I better back the brakes off. Back the brakes way off on this. So once the truck sets, the brakes, parking brake sets, because right now I don't have another caging bolt for this can. I got two. That's no, I do have a third one. I got them on these brand new cans. I'll be right back. I did find another one that will work for now. I got it installed here. Yeah, that stud right there. It's not the greatest. What I been doing is not the greatest idea. It's only got the threads in this to pull on, and it's not really the ideal. They have tools that, I mean, it's about that long. As you thread this on, it actually gives more and more thread to pull, because it gets harder and harder to pull through on that. But I don't have it. I need to get one. You can see it's just a little bit shorter. However, that's a steel and aluminum, so this shorter stud should be just fine. So I'm gonna throw that wheel on, because the likelihood of them having 30 of the 4 3/4 inch long studs is not very high. But I do need the longer ones for this because of aluminum and aluminum. So actually, well, I got the tires right here. Let's do air pressure. Check the tire pressure again. All right, I got the wheels on, as you can see over there. I'm gonna take off, grab lunch and something to drink. Sweating. It's supposed to be a high of 60, but you can probably hear the fan on the other side. I got a fan, this door open. It's been raining, so I've kept that door closed. It's not raining right now, but it's been raining, so I kept that door open and that fan going. So yeah, I just do that. I get back, I'm gonna put that oil in the rear ends. I top off the rear axles. Where I changed, when I put the tone ring on this, I had to pull that hub off, so I lost some oil. And this one here's got that leak, so I'm gonna top it off. And I'm gonna top that rear end off, and that might be the day. No, I can still grease. I gotta do something. I gotta keep myself going. So once tomorrow comes, I'm gonna also check in on seeing if I can't find a stud installing tool. And I said, it's just basically like, almost like this. A couple lug nuts welded together. And as it screws on, it grabs more threads, because as it pulls in, it's harder. So as it pulls in, it pulls on more threads, so it doesn't do like I did over there. Okay, oh, hold on, let me turn that down. We got tunes back here now. That showed up while I was gone for lunch. The owner must have been by, dropped it off. But yeah, we're back. Now I gotta take the lid off of that. So this is my hand pump for oil. So we're gonna fill those rear ends. So I put that one wheel back on. The likelihood of somebody having 30 of those studs is slim to none, and somebody having 20 is still going to be a reach, because most people just change one or two here and there on these trucks, which is fine. It's just I'm changing all of them because of the tire setup I've got. I don't have all 4 steel inner rims and 4 aluminum outers. You can see there's 2 aluminums right there, so the aluminums are thicker than the steel. So I don't have enough thread for the nuts to be legal, and I want the truck legal. You see what I've been going through, trying to make sure I get everything fixed. ABS light, front tires, pusher tires. I mean, I gotta get another set of those on Thursday while that's in the shop. I gotta return those studs Thursday. I was gonna try to do it tomorrow, but I want to get the truck on the road, back on working again ASAP. So I'll probably wait and do that on Thursday while the truck's in the shop. But I'm sitting here yapping. This isn't getting the rear ends filled up. Let's get these things filled. You can see where I checked it before. Old oil here. Just gotta take this plug out. I just don't know how low it is. It shouldn't be that low. It should be within, should be able to stick my finger in there and feel the oil. What we do is when we fill it, we're just gonna fill it till it starts to run out the hole here. Nothing there. Nothing on the end of that magnet. That's good. That's nice and dry. Yeah. Oil level, like just right here. To the end of this. Stick it in there, and we're just gonna start pumping till it slowly comes out. This stuff is thick. So it's 85/140. Full synthetic oil. So she is a little on the thick side. Take a little bit to get this one filled up. There we go. She's just starting to come out. Yeah, it's right there. I don't know if you see it or not, but it's right there. Yeah, you see where I Pulled this one off not long ago and filled it. Do the same thing again here. Just, wow. Why is this one so tight? I didn't think I put it on that tight. Oh, nothing on that magnet. There it is. She's down. Oh, probably like somewhere around in this area here, just above this. So this one's gonna take a little bit more oil than the other side did, than the other rear end. Now, both rear ends are full. That's good. I don't think it used too much of the oil. I'll have to try to peek in the hole here a little bit. I might have used a total of 1.5 gallons. This stuff was thick, so it's kind of hard to pump. It's almost similar to the consistency of like the Lucas hub oil I use in the front. Not quite as thick, but it's still thick. So, and it doesn't stink like the regular 80-90 rear end gear oil. Okay. But the only thing I got left now to do is grease. Because if I get the grease job done, yeah, I'm just gonna grease. So, all right. No, somebody sent me a text message. I gotta go check it out. I've done just about everything I can do for now. Truck's grease. The only thing I haven't greased was like up here in the head. The grease fittings underneath the body. The two back there. And the two up here at the ram. The rest of the truck's been greased. The oil's good. Oil change will be next week. Cause it's due for an oil change, but where they're gonna be pulling everything off on top there, it shouldn't get much in there. But I'm not taking the chance. I don't want to do the oil change and then have dirt and debris. There won't be much, if any, that gets in on the top side of the motor. But I figured I'll just wait and do it Saturday. Let the oil flush everything down to the bottom of the motor, then I'll change the oil and filters. Tire pressures are all good. Tire wear is working, looking real good on these steer tires. I'm gonna be, once I get the studs in, the tire rotation will be taken care of. Yeah, brakes are adjusted. That slack adjuster has been changed. Turn this fan off, close this door. Because I said, I've done just about everything I can do here. So I'm gonna pull the plug, go home, and yeah, it's hard to believe. It gets so grungy working on these trucks. Tire pressure was good on all the tires. And then of course, these brakes will be adjusted once I get the studs in and the tires on. Rear ends have been filled. That's all I can do for now. So we'll call it here. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe, comment, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. I gotta clean up my mess.